I happened to be watching this on the track at this time, and this was the second attempt for Danica Patrick to try and get past Milka Duno. She had caught up to her earlier. She backed off by about a quarter of a track, and then she caught back up to her again very quickly because Milka was off the pace. And now Danica tries to make another move continuously. She gets frustrated, and she does finally get inside Milka going down the back straightaway, but Milka should have moved over because she knew that Danica was much faster at this point in time.
Idea what you're doing out there. You're going to be sexy. What are you doing? Go, go. If you have mirror, you can see. If you are fast, you can go. I see you. I see you. If you are fast, you can like choke. What the f? It's not my fault that you're slow. But you're giving everybody a hard time out there. I just want to talk to her about it. I've been 3 times this weekend now.
Find your best.
No, you like choke. You like choke. Go away of here. You like choke. If you are fast, pass because you are fast, yes? Because you can pass without problem.
When you're in the corner and you turn down.
Oh,
Do you see? All I want to know is if you see me.
please go away. Go away.
Do you think that's your money?
You are the welcome here. You are the welcome. You know what?
Brian Barnhart is going to talk to you. Take care.
We've caught up with James Hinchcliffe. James, what happened?
I mean, Carlos was an idiot. He was pushing me wide through 12 and 13 coming to the start. We get to the start-finish line, and he just drives me straight into the wall. It was such an unnecessary BS accident to happen. And you know what? He got a nice big check in Indy. We're sending him the crash damage bill for that because that is an absolute crime. So mad. It was so unnecessary. There's plenty of room on the racetrack. It's lap 1. It was a joke. We will definitely be talking after this.
What do you do now with the car? Can you get it repaired and get back out?
We're going to try. I mean, you know, as long as he's still out there, there's probably going to be some more accidents, so we'll try and go and get the car back out there and pick up whatever points we can. But I'm just gutted. You know, this weekend started with a ton of potential. The car was fast. The aero guys had, you know, a really quick car off the truck. And, you know, yesterday we have a mechanical failure, takes us out of a top 5, and today we have morons just driving people off the road.
Has there been bad blood between you and Munoz in the past? Anything in the past that would have brought this up?
No, we were joking around before the start of the race. You know, it's he's not a bad kid. It's just it was so stupid. I mean, even like I said, coming through 12 and 13, coming to the green, he was giving me absolutely no room. I don't know if there was someone on the inside of him. I haven't seen it yet. It doesn't really matter. It is what it is. It's over. He's in. We're out in a big way, and it's just really disappointing.
James Hinchcliffe very upset, Alan.
The Comfort Revolution car for Sage Karam. There's nothing too comfortable about this. Right alongside Ed Carpenter, and look at this.
There's a salute, a one-fingered salute from Ed Carpenter. He did not like that.
He went to the Paul Tracy School of Sign Language. Look at this. Ed Carpenter does not like what he's experiencing.
Oh, he's getting squeezed again. And that will allow Graham to probably come by.
Oh, and here we go. Contrast of emotions here.
I called that. We got some crew guys. Crew guys are now coming over to.
Ed Carpenter wants Sage Karam. He is not happy. This is big. He got in a little confrontation with Juan Pablo Montoya last year, but this is. And the fact that IndyCar doesn't let you do anything about it is bullshit. And we apologize about the language. Obviously, we're live and emotions are running high. And Ed Carpenter saying to Sage Karam, you've got to learn to respect the other drivers on track. He does not like the way that this young rookie has conducted himself today.
We've got trouble at number 1. We have a crash in turn number 1. A couple of cars are in trouble. One of them hits the wall on the outside of the racetrack and does damage to the car. I don't know for sure who it was. We're blocked right now. Apparently, one of the cars might be Jerry Carl in 38 and Herm Johnson in 28. I believe that Herm Johnson's car is the one that got into the wall on the outside, and then Jerry Carl also spinning to the inside of the track.
Bob, one of the things that set that off was there was a very slow-moving Bill Tempero coming down the front stretch. Now, Johnson's car is white. You see Jerry Carl on the inside coming together. The orange car is Jerry Carl. Carl's seen to be moving to the high side to get around Tempero. There goes Tempero on the lower right-hand side of your screen. And Carl moved up to a lane where Herm Johnson already was. And as you can see, at those speeds, it takes just the slightest touch, and you are out of control.
And so 2 cars have spun here in turn number 1, one of them coming in contact with the wall on lap number 12, and we bring out the second caution flag of the afternoon.
Well, I'll tell you, the problem we're having here is we got a lot of guys running on these rookies running on these racetracks that have never done this kind of racing before, and in this type of racing, you know, you don't drive alongside of a man unless you know you're going to get your car all the way there so he can see you. I was racing with Jose-Lee, and Bettenhausen seemed to die on the start, so I couldn't go under Bettenhausen, so I made it to make a pass around, going around him, you know, down the straightaway so I could get on the outside of him in the corner here. And evidently, Johnson must have got his left front wheel up by my right rear wheel. Well, it's impossible to see that. If he, you know, I don't even know what he was doing there. He's not, you know, all of a sudden on a restart, he's going to race somebody. He hasn't been running fast all weekend. He hasn't been running fast all year. And then all of a sudden, he's going to stick the front end in right in the way of somebody that's racing.